Right, I want you to treat me as a pupil at the train level.
Okay.
I've got a test coming up in about 3 weeks' time. And my instructor can't make it today, but he has got the same car as you, so I'm familiar with the controls. He said he was going to look at emerging, T-junctions, turning left, turning right.
Okay.
So my name's Tony, so I'll hand over to you.
Okay. Hi Tony. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
I'm Julie.
Oh, Julie. Hello, Julie. How are you?
Right. You're going to have me as your instructor today, because your other instructor's away on holiday.
Right.
So I understand we're going to be doing some emerging.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yep.
T-junctions on the left and right.
Okay. Have you done any of them before?
I've got my test in 2 weeks.
You've got your test in 2 weeks. Right, okay, that's fine. Okay, well what we'll just do is I will get you to set the car up when you're ready, and we'll drive on, and then we'll have a look at the subject.
All done.
Right, can you just tell me what you can see in your mirrors before we go?
I can see the top and bottom of the back window. I can see a bit of my head is straight and a bit of yours.
Yep.
And I see the door handles.
Uh-huh.
Sky at the top, horizon in the middle, and the same down.
Okay. Right, okay. Well, when you're ready, we'll drive on.
Sorry, left.
At the end of the road, we're going to turn left, please.
And left.
At the end of the road, we'll turn left. What mirrors are you going to check this time?
Middle and left.
Okay, so you're going to check them. Check them. Right, so I noticed that you're not checking the centre and left mirror before you signal. Yeah? So why do you need to check the centre and left mirrors?
Oh, this is the speed and bicycles, isn't it?
Yeah? And what's going to happen if you don't check this? How are you going to know what's there?
I wouldn't, would I?
Yeah. So that's why it's important to check them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Sorry, but I think it's just nerves.
Okay. What about the gear? What gear do you select before you get to that line?
Oh, it depends on whether it's an open or closed junction, doesn't it?
Yeah, so could you see what was coming back there?
Yeah, turning left.
So we'll turn left at the roundabout.
Yeah, I could see it when I got close, yeah.
Yeah, but you were still in third gear, weren't you?
No, no.
You changed it to second as you got to the line.
I think so. And turning left.
So take the next road on the left. So see how you checked those mirrors there, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's what you need to do when we're coming out of the emerging. So it's, you know, it's the same order that we're doing things. So when you're doing your MSPSL, it's the same as what you did just there, turning left.
Yeah, I think we just get more nervous on the emerges. I don't know why.
Are you worried about vehicles coming towards you?
Yeah, I think
When
so.
you're pulling out, vehicles coming from the right?
Yeah. And right.
At the end of the road, we'll turn right, please. So what mirrors you can check?
Yeah, middle and right.
Okay. So when are you going to check?
Oh, sorry.
Yep, indeed. Wrong signal.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
So what happened there?
And turning left.
We'll turn left.
I'm not too
please.
sure, really.
Yeah? So on the gas a bit too soon. You let the car straighten up first. Yeah?
I went on the gas too early, did I?
Yeah, well you pressed the gas and we went shooting off.
Just give me the pull up on the left.
So we'll pull up on the left, please.
I had a couple of errors in there, didn't I?
Yeah.
What's the first one?
Not checking your mirrors.
No,
When we merged
I
that.
sorted that one on.
Oh. You put the wrong signal on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
And-
signalled left. Oh, I said wrong signal.
Yeah, so you're not going to investigate that to find out why?
Why did you put on the wrong signal? Yeah.
So you should be asking me, what's the consequence of indicating the wrong way?
Okay.
I probably know the answer to that. Well, people are going to get confused, yeah?
Yeah.
So if I know the consequences,
Mhm.
what might the problem might be? You've been teaching learners on a pink license, you must have had this crop up.
Forget. Mix up their left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah, so how do you explain it to them then?
I say what way the steering wheel's going to go.
Hmm.
So if you're going to turn right, the steering wheel moves to the right, so the signal goes up with your
Yeah.
left hand.
And if you're turning left?
Yeah, the signal goes down with your left hand.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't just leave it.
Yeah,
Otherwise hanging
because
in there,
I remember saying wrong signal and you says, oh sorry, and then I
And-
got distracted by what you did with
And then what was the other
Black
error I
phone.
stuck in?
you came out a bit quick out of that emerging. That one.
No, similar error to what I stuck in earlier on this morning.
Oh, bringing the clutch up too quick.
No.
Oh. Yeah. You brought the clutch up too
I
quick.
turned out the corner,
Uh-huh.
and before the wheel was straight, I changed it to
Oh, you
second gear.
changed gear.
Yeah?
Right, okay, yeah.
So you should have asked me, you know, what's the consequence? You know, what's the consequences of actually changing gear while the wheel's not straight?
Uh-huh.
Well, if I lose my steering, I could have gone into the oncoming traffic, yeah?
Yeah.
So on the next one, you're going to... What?
Remind you.
Tell me when to change gear.
Tell you when to change gear.
And we're going to turn left.
Take the first road on the left, please.
Next left.
We'll take the next road on the left, please. Okay, so what mirrors are you going to check? Yeah?
Remember, don't.
Don't change gear until I tell you. Now change gear.
I
Yeah?
felt better, didn't
Yeah. So why is it important that we don't change gear while we're steering?
it? It's taking my hand off the wheel and I could lose control. Well, I did lose control of the steering, didn't I?
Yeah, and what'll happen if you lose control of the car?
Turning left. Well, on that left-hand turn, I could have gone up on the pavement, couldn't I?
Yeah.
On the right-hand turn, I nearly went into the flow of traffic, didn't I?
Yes.
Which really frightened me.
Mhm.
I'm sure it frightened you as well, didn't it?
Probably would have. Yes.
And turning right.
So we'll take the first road on the right, please. And you're not going to change gear? Because you're being going to change gear next.
And turning left.
We'll take the next road on the left, please.
End right.
At the end of the road, we'll turn right, please. Slow down, slow down.
There's something wrong there.
So, why did you approach so quick at that junction? Why didn't you slow down?
I was braking in the normal place. And left.
So turn left at the end of the road, please. Get the clutch up. Get the clutch up. Thank you. What's the dangers of driving with the clutch down?
Oh, you lose engine braking, don't you?
Yeah, what's that called?
Oh, coasting.
Yeah. And it's not good because you lose the engine braking.
Is that what happened on the turning before then?
Yes. So you put the clutch down and held it down while you were approaching the junction. So there's nothing driving the car. If there's nothing driving the car, what's pulling you down that hill?
It's rolling, isn't it?
Gravity, yeah. So the car's just going to pick up speed. No matter how much you brake, you're still going to be going quite.
Oh, I thought by having the clutch up and you're off the gas, the engine braking helps to control the speed.
Yes.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left, please.
Come on, remedial action.
Okay, so we can't put the clutch down until we need to change gear. Yeah? So you need to brake first.
Yeah, but come in a bit early with the remedial action, yeah?
I'm trying to think of what it is.
Yeah, on the next one, I'll tell you when to put the clutch down, yeah?
Yes. Let's go look for it. Okay.
Yeah, so is this coasting dangerous then?
Yes.
Why is it dangerous?
Why would you think it's dangerous?
Well, I did come up very fast to that first turning, didn't I?
Yeah. So if you put the clutch down, there's no engine braking. So when you go to brake, it's going to take you longer to stop.
Oh,
Yeah?
I nearly actually shot over the give-way line, didn't I?
Exactly.
I had to brake really hard at the end.
So if you've got the clutch up, the engine's going to help you slow down.
Oh, right, yeah.
So when we do the next one,
Yeah, if you can
I'll
help.
tell you when to put the clutch down.
Thanks, because I really don't want to fail this test, yeah?
Yeah.
And turning left.
I'll take the next road on the left, please.
And next left.
So we'll take the next road on the left.
I'm not doing too well today, am I?
No, I'm not doing too badly. Just a couple of little things that need to be fixed.
And turning right.
So at the end of this road, we're going to turn right, and I don't want you to put the clutch down until I tell you
okay.
when.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
brake first. Right. Now put the clutch down.
And if you get me to pull over on the left, please.
And then when you pull up on the left somewhere safe, please.
A bit better?
Yes.
And a bit more sense?
Yeah.
What's the over instruction, yeah?
Okay.
What was the error I made?
You putting the clutch down?
Clutch down.
Yeah.
So you don't need to tell me to when to brake, do you?
No.
Right?
Right, okay.
That's like if I make one error within the mirror signal position speed look routine, you don't correct the whole routine because that's going
Just
to
that part of the routine.
that's going to shorten my confidence completely because I was braking at the right time
Yeah.
on both the turnings. Yeah.
Okay.
The only problem was we're coming down that hill, that clutch down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the root cause of the problem is not the braking;
It's the clutch.
it's the clutch going down too early. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the only problem you need to work on. Otherwise, it will go down as over instruction. Yeah.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You sorted the mirrors quite well.
Yeah.
Be surprised they cut you out with the gear change thing again. You still get a bit confused with that.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah?
thinking it's the clutch.
No, it's if you watch it as I'm turning, my hand's coming off the wheel while the wheel's turned. I'm changing gear. By the time I get my hand back up, I've lost control of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only ever seen one examiner use it.
Okay.
But I think it's a very good one.
Yeah. Easily missed.
Yeah, and it is easy missed, and I've noticed why people miss it. Because I noticed when we're doing controls lesson or moving up and stopping, if I haven't taught them to drive for part 2, I notice in their own driving, they actually change gear themselves, yeah?
Well, going,
when
yeah.
they're turning. But obviously it doesn't show up when you're driving because you've got more experience, you can do it.
Yeah.
But a learner couldn't do it, yeah?
No, yeah.
So it's a habit maybe you should, that if people are doing, they should knock on the head themselves.
Yeah.
And then they spot it, yeah? But I've had nobody spot it straight away. I've had to tell them.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's not too bad then.
Yeah, so,
Not too bad.
yeah. People look and say, well, what the hell is he doing wrong? Is he bringing the clutch up too quick? Is he going on the gas too early?
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, if I do it in slow motion for you here, I'll show you, yeah? So if I turn right at the end,
Okay.
so if you watch me, I've done the mirrors, got the signal in the right place, I've got the position, I'm getting the speed right, I'm not coasting, yeah? But watch when the error does come in, on the observations. So what's happening now is I'm now changing gear, yeah? And
Okay.
I've lost it, yeah?
Yeah.
And obviously it is quite a dangerous error, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because well, I've had my own learners do it.
Sorry?
I've had my own learners try and do it.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah. Well, now you know how to cure it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably looking
It's quite a good one.
at the wrong root cause of it. Oh, you're putting the gas on too early, or you're bringing the clutch up too quick, or you're not steering quick enough. But the root cause is you're actually taking the hand off the wheel while the wheel's turned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll carry on with the same subject just till we just got rid of our battery anyway.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna put a positional error in here, yeah.
Okay.
And as there's nobody behind us, I want you to try and solve the error before we get to the junction, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so at the end, we're going to be turning right.
At the end of the road, turn right, please. Okay.
Now jump in and say, Tony, bring your speed down to 5 miles an hour.
Right, slow
Come
right
on.
down.
I'm going to put my hand
Right
across
down.
onto the wheel.
I'm going to put my hand across.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull you back over into the right position.
Come on.
There.
Push it a bit harder, the wheel. And tell me to stop.
Right, now stop here.
Now quickly ask me while there's still nobody behind. Tony, where does the left of centre line cut into the car?
So where does the left of centre line cut into the car?
Oh, just there, Julie.
Okay. Yep.
Right, so there's still nobody behind us, so you can still talk to me.
Okay.
So, why is that important, Tony?
Why is that important?
Oh, well, if I'm too far over the line, the car can around the corner and hit me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And what if I was too far to the left?
And what if you were too far to the left?
Well, people behind me wouldn't be able to overtake me, would they?
No.
Or they might even think that I'm parked and left my indicator on and try and overtake me.
Yeah.
And then as I move off the junction, they'd hit me.
Uh-huh.
So how are you going to judge it in future?
So how are you going to judge it in
Use
future?
that reference point.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That make sense?
Yes. You need to write some of this down, actually.
And if we stop on the left here again.
I will pull up on the left, please.
So all we've done there, Julie, was that you were being nice and proactive, and this is going to go in your favour, yeah?
Yeah.
You could see the problem happen,
Uh-huh.
yeah? You could see I was the wrong side of the left of centre line.
Yeah.
You could see there was nobody behind you, so you could pull my speed right down to 5 mile an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You've got time to tell me I'm going to take the wheel away from you, Tony, and steer you back into position.
Yeah.
You've been proactive there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because it's not happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it has happened, but you've corrected it before we got
Before
there.
I got, yeah.
Yeah? Obviously, if you leave it any later than that, I'm not going to be able to pick a reference point.
No.
Because if I get to the giveaway line, I'm not going to have a left to centre line to judge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
true. Okay.
You know, so don't just sit there and think, oh, it's the wrong side of the white line. What can I do about it? There's plenty you can do about it. If there's nobody behind you, just pull the speed right down and work on it, yeah?
Yeah.
If there is somebody behind you and you make a mess of it, carry on, sort it on the next one.
The next one.
All is not lost, recover.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just recover. You can talk about it on the way around to the next one. You could even try and make links to, you know, when he's approaching turnings to turn right
Yeah.
from major to minor.
Whereabout is that line?
Yeah. Well, what position does he take? Oh,
Yeah.
as near to left percent as I can. And how do you judge that? Oh, reference point here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the same reference point.
Yeah.
And then ask him why.
Okay.
Oh, so, you know, it's people, you know, not blocking the road,
Uh-huh.
and people behind have got room to pass through the inside.
Yeah.
And on a lot of occasions, they go along with that quite nicely.
Okay.
Mm?
Yeah.
Even on the phase one.
Okay.
Because on the phase one, if you're doing emerging, they will have done left and right hand turns last week, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
If you're doing left and right hand turns, they will have done emerging last week.
Yeah.
So they do like to see you kind of. It's the same at working with your pupil, because emerging and left and right hand turns you'd probably do on the same lesson, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they like you to use common sense. All these people who say that the part 3 is not like a real lesson, well, to a certain extent, they're talking a lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
It is, if you treat the examiner like a real pupil.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Even I felt it's part 3 and the real learners are completely different.
No, they're not really. If you treat them in the same way, the main problem with part 3 is that people look at the examiner as an examiner.
Yeah.
When he turns his badge over and he goes into roll, he's your pupil.
Okay.
Treat him like a pupil, and give him the education, or if it's phase 2, the Q&A. They'll be the best people you've ever had, yeah?
Yeah.
Lead them to their own devices, and, you know, they'd just be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But not on purpose. In the same way.
Yeah.
In the same way, if you left your own pupil to on approach to emerge to their own devices.
It goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, yeah, it does. So if you treat the examiner exactly the same way you treat a pupil, and make links with what we just done earlier on an hour before when we're doing left and right hand turns.
Yeah.
How did we turn left and not go wide, but yet not mount the curb? Yeah. Oh, I used the curb just in the corner of that where the tax disc is.
Yeah.
Well, it's exactly the same for turning left on a merge.
Okay.
And what was the reason why we used that reference point? Oh, so I didn't mount the curb. And what's the consequence of that? I could kill a pedestrian.
Yeah.